Hey guys, this is Long Night Entertainment, I'm Mycosa, and welcome to another showcase of some builds in Avorion. Showing off a new guy here. I'll give a link to his Steam account like I did in the others. And I've got, I think it's either 6 or 7 ships to show you all today. He made this fascinating line, a bit of a mid-game style, but overall, very nice. Let me start with this. This guy, he calls it his Pride line. Didn't name each individual ship, just called them his Pride line and named what they were in the scope of his designs. This is his Corvette. Those are lighter ships, good for attack, good for runners, good for light cargo if you change them to cargo carriers, pirate-style ships, skirmishers, that sort of thing. You'll see Corvettes defending different sectors you go through in the game. This one's in the Xanion stage, so it's a mid-game, early to mid-game. Need to straighten this out. He did some nice work on the overall design of it. I like that little antennae coming out of the bottom, upside down now. But I find that to be a cool little bit of design. This is a cool little ship. I like it. Give you its build specs. Good chunk to it. Light on the shields, but good hit points. Fairly durable. Energy requirements are good. To show you the block construction, where I mentioned that you can adjust a bit, there's still hull in the ship. So you can see, not a lot. But you know, you can convert that to something else if you need to. You can grow it. There's blank hull as well. Again, easily converted to, say, cargo, that sort of thing. Apparently, we do have a dock on here somewhere. I don't know why he included a dock, considering that's only for station use. My guess is he included it for the visual aspect. Who knows? Got a hyperspace core there, so this is a good jumper. Look there, it's got a 5.6 sector reach. That's not bad. Solar panels to help with energy. And we are reasonably well armored as well. Boop. And last boop. Oh, that's glow. There we go. Anyway, back to showing all here. Like I said, my guess is that the docking stations were included for the visual aspect. He didn't do the large-scale designing that Two Hands did, but it's still a very cool ship. And not the only one in his line. Like I said, this was the Corsair, but he included some other ones. And I like this line for another reason that I'll get to shortly. But give me a second. There we go. Also on the Pride class, we have his Light Destroyer. As you can see, this one has a more robust amount of hit points. Physically larger as well, requires more crew, has 4 slots. Still not overly maneuverable devices, but hey, one does what one can with what one has. Good crew size though, which is good because it certainly needs it. Plod, you great glowing behemoth. There we go. Oh, stop, please. Please to be stopping ship. Thank you. Where's the dock on you? What am I nearest to? This guy. There we go. There we are. Stop. Do not ram. Thank you. Just want to get a few more people here so I can properly show this thing off. That should do. Yeah, there we go. Now to show what this baby can do. Not the greatest accelerator, but here we go. Showing its max speed off here at hyper boost. Over 20,000, over 23. That is not bad at all. Whoa, oh geez. Aim for the purple square. That's how you come to a complete stop. You aim for that purple square. The purple check mark. Anyway. Again, just to give you guys a look at it. Just center, and there we go. I again like the design of it. I like the contouring. I like the use of light and glow. I wonder a bit on utility versus aesthetics. And I like that this guy, by all accounts, would fit reasonably well in for a set of smaller ships to go with the ones Two Hands did. The style and the patternings is not too dissimilar. I mean, they're different, but the fact is Two Hands didn't really design any smaller ships. So it's a nice idea. Moving on from the light destroyer, there we go, we have a full-on destroyer. This one's much larger. It's actually a later game ship. It's in the Xanion stage of things, which is one step down from Avorion itself. And you can see the similarities between it and the light destroyer. It's a robust machine. He did use some... Oh, no. I'm going to go to build for a moment. But he did do some similar stuff to what what Two Hands did, using different designs. Now he's got more space to play with, as it were. You can see he used hull to make some of these ships, some of these ship contours. Smart. I like the use of creating the vents that way. Gives it a sleek style to it. I like that. And with the shielding, you don't have to worry quite so much about the wrong button. Quite so much about the fact that his generators of various sort are kept in these areas here. But still, very cool overall. It's a 7-system ship, like I said. Sorry, 6. Right? Yeah, 6-system ship. And not too far off from 7. I think all we need is to unlock the processing power, put the computing cores there. You'll have that. And again, okay, I need mechanics again, but still robust, fast, powerful. I believe I've got maximum speed. The engineer should be for keeping things going. Stopping power is... Thank God, stopping power is good. I was worried for a moment there. Let me take a moment to get back to the ship, and surprisingly, I didn't know this, but surprisingly only 4,625 for the block count. Considering what we're looking at, some of the larger machines there, that's it's impressive that I was able to keep it down. Just gonna quickly hop back over here. And badoop. No. Going to this. Nearest dock looks to be over here. Another nice thing about this is it lets us compare the sizes a bit. Yeah, we'll just grab like another 19 people, will that do? Yes. But if you compare here, this is a station. I'm not that much smaller than it. I'm gonna get myself away a bit, because now that we've shown that, let's go to some of the other ones on this line, shall we? In addition to making his later game destroyer, meant to be an escort ship to his later ones, we also have his cruiser line. Well, light cruiser. This guy, as you can see here, let me just center him a little. First, reset. Move to there. There we go. Stays in that dual engine style. Uses the vents, uses everything before. As you can see, we've streamlined things a bit. We don't have those hanging exposed areas anymore. We've set ourselves up large and in charge. And again, the design of it fits well with those 1x2 hands, just a different color. Everything well shielded from the outside. You gotta get close and in to get, and past the shields of course, in order to get to things like that. Or there, the different processors. This one is not as late a game ship design as the destroyer was, but still a very solid one. Bigger in size, and unless I'm mistaken, yep, still a 6-system machine. And of course, most of these ships can be upgraded and edited in the usual ways. Yeah, let me just check back against that resource station. One of my favorite things to do has become comparing it size-wise to some of these other pre-built structures. We do not have a lot of maneuverability, do we? No, we do not. Is this because of a lack of engineers? Let's find out. There we go. And our pitch and roll and maneuverability are still very pathetic. Cool ship, great design, but really only meant to go in a straight line. I'm guessing the idea here with these ships would honestly be to protect them with accompanying ships. I notice it has a cargo bay. It is a light crew. It is a light carrier, I think. I have to wonder if I mean, obviously it's going to have cargo. Yeah, there it is, just in the middle there. Nothing major. 108.3. I'd use things to offset that. But obviously it's made for that. But yeah, there we go. Docks made solely and only for their visual availability. Do we have hangars? No. It's still a cool ship though. There's some mild edits I'd do for my own use, but I love what he did with it. Moving up though, this is the Mark I. Over here, we have the Mark II. You'll notice, same design, same style, same quad engine setup. Huge, bulky, central, hull area, cargo bay. You can see that's a cargo bay right there. I mean, oh man. Some armoring, of course, on the sides. You get the idea. We've gained in bulk. This one is a 7-system structure. Cargo is now able to hold over 6,000. Oh man. Look at that armor, look at that shield. And we're a bit more maneuverable. Not quite so ponderous and bulky. Still slow, but, you know, I'll take it. Oh, you son of a... I don't want to deal with you. Leave me alone. I'm trying to showcase this. I haven't even gotten to look at the front. I tell you, you try to do something nice, what happens? Pirates. Freaking space pirates. Well, we're a bit away. Let me give a quick rotate here. So you guys can see the full expanse there. Notice you did some of those round-based structures. I love that. I do. Then we got the front. We even have this central structure here. Right along there. I like that touch. And of course, did some editing to do some antennae, stuff like that. Cool effect. Just a cool effect overall. Now that's rotating. We've got 2 more on this line to show. Next, after this guy, the Mark II of that one, we have They're late game carrier. The others were cruisers. This one's a carrier. Huge ship. To heck with the 6 engines. We've gone to 4 engine. We've gone to 6. We got stuff just out for the visibility, but we actually have hangars for deploying defense. You'd have this escorted by things, and it itself would more use fighters. And it's got room for them. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hangars involved, unless I'm mistaken. You just, again, slowly pan over and under. Quite the impressive structure. Let me rotate this way. Still has that design in the front with the, that I was saying I liked, with the central spire, that there. The antennae have been replaced with these multicolored styles. The rounded structures that must have taken a while to sort out. I mean, I truly love the work and creativity that went into this. And the other ones we've been reviewing. I mean, look at this. Ah, dang, man. You gotta respect all this. Am I still being pursued by pirates? Yeah, they're someone else's problem. They leave me alone right now. And this is still, again, on the Xanion stage. So, you know, we're in good shape. Show the build specs. Still under 5,000 blocks. In spite of its size, it's an 8 upgrade structure. Over 200,000 hit points, over 100,000 shield. Cargo hold is only a bit less than the light cruiser, at 5,000 and change. Crew quarters over 500, which is good because boy does it need it. You get the idea. And just to again take a look at the blocks in construction. Like I said, this time we've got hangars available. Over there. Ah, there we go. Looks like it's 3 central hangars, both sides showing. That's impressive, man. I love it. Last on this guy's list of ships, we have one that he named the Armageddon. This is, unless I'm mistaken, the largest of them. Actually took the time to write it out on it. Again, hangars available, and I gotta admit, I love the work he did on that. That took creativity. A bit of work to do. It's a sleek, straight, fascinating design. Dark in style, reasonably maneuverable, when it has the crew, of course. And unless I'm mistaken, this is the largest one of them at a 9 upgrade system. And I have to admit is my favorite of the line. This one is the one you'd use as the end game. This one you could easily go through the ship, upgrade the necessary parts to Augenite, and the remainder to Avorion, which of course ups certain specs, sends the hit points and shields through the roof, increases energy output, everything. Production capacity, cargo hold is tremendous. This is a very, very interesting and well-designed ship. Can you imagine that coming at you in a multiplayer game? Just a skull and just put the lasers in the front. Right there. Oof. Well, that said, I believe that's the last one of the ships that he has in his line. What a structure. So that all being said, he says as he recenters it, I'm going to call it a quits for this one. I think we've done a good job showing exactly what his ships can do. in terms of design. I am very impressed by what we've been seeing the past few days. So, like I said in the beginning, I'll provide a link. Feel free to subscribe to this one as well. I think it's worth your time and consideration. So that all being said, thank you for tuning in. If you've liked what you saw, give that like button a boop. And as always, guys, thank you for watching and have yourselves a great day. Bye-bye.